So this is Schloss Blutenburg, which is a Gothic water castle in the northwest area of Munich in Obermenzing. It's surrounded by water and trees and complete medieval walls all the way around. It's actually one of Munich's most beautiful and underrated historical sites. It feels more like a fairy tale castle, I would say, than a city attraction, and not many people know about it. Today it has museums, concerts, exhibitions, weddings and many cultural events, as well as a pub. It's actually a true water castle because it's built beside the river Fuchur, which runs from Lake Starnberg, which is south of Munich, and in medieval times the castle was protected by water on all sides. The river and a network of channels and defensive ditches that all formed a natural defence and a natural moat. And of course you had bridges to get across the moat. And a lot of the historic water setting still survives today, like the river and also the lake next to it. The castle site actually dates back to around 1200, but the first documents are from around 1432. It was developed into a hunting lodge and residence for the Duke Albrecht III of Bavaria. It's also closely associated with one of Bavaria's most tragic and famous love stories. The story of Agnes Bernauer is a tragic one. She was a commoner from Augsburg, and Duke Albrecht III fell in love with her and is believed to have married her secretly. Albrecht's father, Duke Ernst, feared the marriage would create problems for the Bavarian succession and that their children wouldn't be accepted. So while Albrecht was away, Agnes was arrested and put on trial, and in 1435 she was executed by drowning in the Danube in Straubing. Agnes and Albrecht are believed to have spent time together here at Blutenburg, probably on these buildings up here. The castle's romantic appearance hides a surprisingly dark history. And here is a little bronze statue of Agnes Bernauer, of her tragic love story, telling the story of what happened to her. It's not that legible, but we know that she was sadly drowned after being found guilty of who knows what. Here you can see a stage set up for summer concerts that are happening. Stage, audience, and there's the pub, the bar, restaurant. In winter time there's a Christmas market here on one long weekend, and it's absolutely wonderful. Look at the old buildings, so beautiful and so well preserved. They have concerts and organ concerts in the chapel here. We can take a closer look at the paintings. There we have Adam and Eve, of course, and the snake, and the apple. This is called the Schloss Schenke, which is the restaurant, beer garden, very popular in summer and in winter. And they also have seats out the other side, which is by the lake. Stunning. And here you've got the Michael Ende Museum. Michael Ende is a very famous German author. He is known for writing The Never-Ending Story and More, and Jim Button, Jim Knopf, amongst others. He was born south of Munich but moved here when he was 2. His dad was a surrealist painter called Edgar Ende, and he grew up surrounded by art, imagination and creativity that his father painted. His paintings were dreamlike, symbolic, and often mysterious. The Nazis labelled his work degenerative, and in 1944 they destroyed most of his paintings. So Michael Ende's stories often explore imagination, time, destiny, and transformation. His books continue to inspire readers around the world. Mormor was published in 1973, about a young girl who fights the grey men who steal people's time. And many readers feel the book is even more relevant today. The themes include slowing down, listening, and valuing human connection. It also features Cassiopeia the tortoise, who can see short distances into the future. Michael Ende owned tortoises, which is why they make such a big appearance in his books. His other famous book is The Never-Ending Story, which was made into a film in 1984, which I remember seeing in the cinema. And The Dragon is still at Bavaria Film Studios. Michael Ende had a lot of esoteric interests. He owned tarot decks and books of tarot, and the museum houses a lot of his books and personal possessions, tables and things. And my daughter actually recorded the new audio guide last year as part of a school, not a school project, a summer camp. So her voice can be heard. It's only open twice a week, but it's really worth coming to see. It's wonderful if you're a fan of his books to see all his personal possessions. And also here is the International Youth Library. Since 1983, it's housed the International Youth Library, which is the largest library for children's and young adult literature books in the world. There are more than 500,000 books here in over 130 languages. It was created to promote international understanding through children's literature, and it's wonderful. I can't actually use it because I owe them money for not taking my books back in time. But there we go, I'll pay my fine, then we can come back. It's a really wonderful place to come. And here you've got flyers for upcoming concerts, events. Look at the big gates. Huge doors. And there you have the chapel ringing midday. The chapel was built between 1488 and 1497, so after the main building. And even to this day, you can still walk around from where the moat used to be. The river still flows here, very small, but it used to be much wider. So what is now a path used to be a moat, protecting the castle. Even from the outside, it's stunning. It's a hidden gem. It's really a hidden gem that only really locals seem to come to. It has so much culture, so much history, and it's beautiful to just walk around. And just by the room now, if you look up, there's a nice busy road. As expected in Munich. Roads and traffic everywhere, sadly. And even though you can't swim in this little lake, the ducks can. Well, I'll take that back, those girls are in there with their little feet. But you can sit here and enjoy the beautiful views of the turrets and the castle walls. Many people walk their dogs around here and come and play ball games in the summer. Ooh, dead fish. Dead fish. So if you're in Munich, either living or visiting, if you have something to do and you don't want to go to one of the major attractions, come to Blutenburg. It's not far. Got giant fish in the lake. Look, two of them. They're carps, dragonflies. Wonderful, wonderful wildlife. Here you got some duckies. Don't get too close. Hi duckies. Now we've done a full circle around the castle. This is the museum, the back of it. Just lots to see. Officers, administration. It's lovely. And here you can see an exhibition that's running to the end of this October. Artwork by Chris Riddell. Robots and inventions. And there's a flag for the International Library. And here was a sign that they rebuilt it ending 1439, and the church was rebuilt in 1488. And the Duke Herzog Sigmund commissioned it. Actually, Herzog means Duke, so Duke Sigmund. So that was it. Little short guide. I didn't take you inside. You have to pay to get the museum, plus it's open. Other days not open today. And the International Library isn't open either. It's very sporadic. But it's lovely just to come here and sit inside, have a drink, look at the ducks. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you've been here, what you think of it, and all the history. It's a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful place.